Yo, YouTube. Today we got the USA exclusive Titanium Power Ranger by the dog Shaman King. As always, we're gonna pre-follow the like. When we sub, we make sure we hit that bell. As you can see, we got that bell on for the GOAT. And yeah, check out the Discord link down below. If you like comic, anime, Power Rangers, anything you've seen me react to, check out the channel. We've been posting videos that are like breakdowns regarding like certain characters and franchises. And if you have a franchise or character you want me to break down, comment down below. If it's a character I don't know, I have to do the research, you feel me? But if you're lucky and it's a character I've experienced in my long time of watching like anime and like TV, like we have the Ben 10 vid out, then I'll already have like thoughts about the character and I'll get that out for you pronto. Without further ado, let's get straight into it.
Today is a win for America, as we love to cover Power Rangers and Super Sentai, but is a win for America. As we love to cover Power Rangers and Super Sentai, but we all see that Super Sentai gets to have all the fun, having exclusive crossover seasons that we don't even.
And not only that, yeah, like you said, I thought he said seasons, but like series that we don't get. They don't get converted into Power Rangers. Not only that, like the animation and the tension, it gets way better. It's like, it's very similar to how anime is over here. Like with anime, it's different because like, you know, we're both getting the same stuff. But the parallel I'm trying to make is like, as an anime watcher, you assume, because you only see, as someone in America, you only see the Americans, Europeans, all these people posting about it. So you're like, oh yeah, we're like the main audience. We're not. Whatever audience you think you have where you are at is probably 2 times as big in Japan, right? Like, we get to see, they get to experience it in the original. It was written that way. It was written in Japanese or written in Chinese, right? While for us, you know, say something like Ben 10, that was made in America. So yeah, there's fans of it in Japan, but they would have to understand, conversely, that however many fans is over there, we probably have a bunch more fans over here because we got to experience it regularly as like TV. We didn't see it as a foreign cartoon. We saw it as like, oh, this is the cartoon. Oh, this is cartoons. The same way how anime for them is like, yeah, anime is the category it fits under, but excuse me, I'm just going to watch TV. So it's very difficult because a lot of times you think, because Power Rangers has been going on since like the 90s, bro, the 80s. So you genuinely be thinking like, oh yeah, that's us thing. It's not a us thing. Power Rangers is a us thing, but it comes from Super Sentai. You feel me?
And America just kind of gets the scraps as we try to adapt this Japanese show for a Western audience. But the people over in America was feeling themselves and they said, hey, we need us a American-made Ranger. Someone that moves like he the Terminator himself. Someone that bleeds red, white, and blue. And that is how we got the American exclusive Titanium Ranger. So we start this off at the Ranger's secret underwater base, with the staff and scientists running tests on Carter the Red Ranger, as they have the Titanium Morpher and they're trying to see if he can stack up to rocking it. But I'm gonna let you know, this already lets you know whoever does wield this Morpher on some different type of timing. Really showing how strong you gotta be to rock this, because Carter, the Red Ranger, usually the strongest Ranger of the group, the leader, boy was over here struggling. He was over here grasping for air. The Morpher done had him on his knees. He was like, oh, please stop the test, please. So they put a stop to the testing, because if a go-to Red Ranger like Carter couldn't do it, I guess ain't nobody rocking this Morpher. But after they stopped the testing and let the Ranger relax for the day, somebody swims down and sneaks onto their hidden base. And I want you to really understand how wild that is. Their secret underwater base is at the bottom of the ocean. And whoever this man is just swam down here casually with a snorkel. Nah, is the Rangers about to fight Scuba Steve or something? What is happening? But this shadowy figure snuck onto the ship for a specific reason, as he went into Captain Mitchell's office to take the Titanium Morpher from him. But first, let me tell you about this app I've been using called Polybuzz, a sponsor. Hey, What was I talking? Or the Rangers out. Morning Vipra, and check it out from the link below. And thanks to Polybuzz for sponsoring today's video. So the next morning, Vipra and what was I talking about? Vipra, one of the baddest villainesses, decided to attack the city, wreaking havoc to lure the Rangers out. Oh, and this just another week for them. They were ready to put the paws on check. You know, everyone at the ship just checking out like, oh yeah, they're about to make some easy work out of us out. But before the Rangers could lay the smackdown on her, she done summoned her trump card. And y'all, someone must have told the effects to.
You know what's crazy too? I'm like getting into a rewatch of Power Rangers, so the essay style videos that I be posting, you're probably gonna get a Power Ranger one soon, because like I'm going back and I'm watching it in order of like canonical order in the timeline instead of just like release date. So I'm not starting with the newer ones that I never watched, but I'm starting with like the older ones that I've never fully watched and like jogging my memory on stuff, and then I'll catch up and get all the way to like the newer ones.
Department that they were supposed to do the effects like it was the second coming of Christ. As clouds of the heavens open up, shining down and gracefully drop down the Titanium Ranger. Now really looking at man like Titanium, my Lord and Savior. Oh, but
hold on, I forgot when I do that, it ends up unliking the video.
That angles was hitting my man's titanium just right. He was looking extra shiny. Captain Mitchell was in disbelief. He like, ain't nobody swam down here and steal from me. Let me go check this out. Oh, nah, team, you might be fighting Aquaman. I have been robbed. Oh, and the Rangers done looking at man like he trying to be part of the team. Like, who are you, sir?
Who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
Oh no, I done been watching Power Ranger too long to know when a man start talking like that. Oh, the Rangers about to get their butt whooped. Oh, art, they finna get squad wiped. Well, the Rangers over here talking to the American exclusive Ranger, and even in the future, they're still standing your ground.
Like that's low.
Hey, yo, what this man pistol packing? He done knocked all 5 Rangers out in one blast. Bro didn't even let the Rangers get back. He done put his big shiny footprint right into the Green Ranger. Pink Ranger acted like she wanted the smoke and Moy swooped her.
You just give me a Prime delivery ass whooping request, man. What you running faster for? You still getting whooped.
Oh, you could tell his next move was unnecessary, but he just wanted to do it. His man hit a backflip into a drop kick on him. Bruh, do it.
No, he's actually a beast. He just copied her flip. The flip that he made her do by sweeping her legs backwards, he copied but did it forward to go into the
man
post.
Hit a back.
She fell.
Flip into a drop kick on.
Off the one hand. Bro,
I swear everybody that like doing backflips just like to do them anytime they can. Carter tries to hop in to stop the violence, but this man done gone from sitting position, hopped up, did a spin into his feet. Boy, it's unnecessary, but he is smooth with it. And then played my man Carter's chest like a Donkey Kong bongo set and followed it up with a...
Yeah, bro.
Oh, and the worst part about this is it's getting live.
I heard that. Yeah, and he got the fighter standard voice lines, bro. It's over with for Britain.
When the worst part about this is it's getting live streamed at the headquarters and people are watching the Rangers getting they butt whoop in 720p. This man done whoop the Rangers so bad they start talking about him like he's the boogeyman. Like, yo, we gotta get up out of here. Y'all are not equipped for this situation. Oh, and the Titanium Ranger done walk out like he is Tommy Tough Knuckles. Nah, boy got the shoulders moved out and everything. Now the Rangers look at man like he a monster of the week, so they gotta get their finishing blaster out. This the American Ranger, so you know this boy can turn the blicky into an axe. And the Ranger's like, okay, we warned you. So they shoot their finishing blast off. But fam, you've watched this channel enough. You know man is about to do something mad disrespectful. So let's play a game. Is he A, gonna dodge the blast, B, slap it out the way, C, tank the shot, or D, use the power of America to do some things I ain't never seen before? As while the Rangers fire, this man uses his axe to absorb the blast, start swinging and out around him like he's wielding Mjolnir, and redirects the blast right back at the Rangers. Oh no, I see why America didn't make another Ranger before. They didn't try to make boys too broken off rip. Captain Mitchell has to tell the Rangers to retreat. He got you looking like...
This is literally what happens like every villain that is going to eventually join the good guy side. He's maxing all of them out. He joins their team, he becomes the same level as them, bro. It's actually ridiculous.
like some bozos out there. So the
It's like the team has a salary cap of power, and like when this tough joins, everyone like he ends up having to balance out with everyone else, or he's like too good for the budget.
Rangers retreat back to base and they are in straight
He let them
denial. They
run,
was
too.
over here making excuses like, "Oh, I got the sun in my eye. Oh, it must have been Tommy Oliver or Jason under the
My
mask.
goat.
That's why we lost." Rangers, y'all look like two blind people playing charades. It was hopeless out there for y'all. So the Rangers had to sit on their butt whooping for a bit, but the next day they wouldn't have to wait much longer as a Titanium Ranger was feeling himself. He like, "Yo, the Rangers
That
can't
boy's
stop
roaring.
this,"
He's
and started
clinching.
terrorizing the whole town. So the Rangers pull up and my favorite black cowboy tries to tell him,
Man, we don't want to have to hurt you.
"Bruh, hurt him? Hurt him? I don't think you got to worry about that, big fella." As the Rangers morph and run in and get hit with the whop. Nope, gut check.
Terry. Oh my goodness.
Nah, just in case you missed it, my
saw
boy
it,
hit a double leg sweep on two Rangers running at him,
That
then
requires
put his
way too
butters
much
into
power.
Shouty's stomach, having her do a whole front flip.
Again.
Blue Ranger really
She enjoys that front flip stunt fall, bro. That's her specialty.
thought he was doing something by catching Boy Kate just for him to get launched next frame. Nah, Captain Mitchell is watching the instant playback at the headquarters and he can see it is not good. Because this man is over here backflipping blasting
Hey.
now. All things is looking dire for the
Impact
Rangers.
frames,
So
bro.
Captain Mitchell knew that he had to call in the cavalry for our boys and send the Rangers over their experimental V-Lancers. And bro, these sticks done have the Rangers moving different. They was actually able to fight my man back.
Oh yeah.
So they start
He's got our V Lancers and they have the V on it, but his Morpher has the V on the face, bro. They made him different, bro.
charging up a supernova to drop on this man. But I know my man's collar is white and his neck is red. Because even while the Rangers are charging up their finishing move, this man still goes to
my
grab
God.
his pistol so he can still unload on him. He is a crash out. In all forms of the definition, man did not care about his life as long as he could take someone down with him. But this
saw the
blast was
impact
so
for him.
strong, it had man napping in a crater. In not even 5 seconds for being hit by this
Oh my
blast.
goodness,
Gets
bro.
right back up like
That's grit throw. Slap the gun down. You know what I'm saying? That's like when you get knocked to the gut. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? All he's doing is these. He was playing them like this. All he did was get it lean forward, bro. It's over.
nothing happened. Oh no, why man moving like he a Terminator? He done taken this titanium itch to heart. Boy looks the Rangers dead in the eyes like, "Yo, as long as this American blood run through my veins, I will
My boy,
never
man.
stop coming." So this lover of the Second Amendment picks up that pistol and starts slow walking to
Put a
him.
switch on that
the
joint.
Rangers were gonna redact man's lease on life harder than the Epstein files. They was about to have that man seeing black. But Captain Mitchell at the last moment tells the Rangers to
Captain?
stand down as he knew who the Titanium Ranger was.
His
So the
son?
Rangers begrudgingly stand down and head back to base to ask the
Can we
captain
capture
why
him?
did he give them that order. And this is when Captain Mitchell reveals to the Rangers that the Titanium Ranger is actually his long lost son Ryan, meaning he is
I ain't even watched the show, but I just knew. Who is gonna sneak in and know the codes and whatnot? Who's gonna have keys or at least know where keys are? Somebody who knew him. He's too young. And then the reaction of taking the headphones off, that's his son, bro.
also the long lost brother of the Pink Ranger. But if you're a patriot and you're liking this video so far, make
Oh.
sure you like and
So she's his daughter.
subscribe for the boy. So from here, Captain Mitchell tells us the story that happened many years ago when the Pink Ranger
she
and
looks
his
so
son
upset.
were just kids. Here's the story, Rangers. So just like any good father, it was a stormy, rainy night, and I was on a really windy highway, and I wasn't paying attention because my two kids just looked so dang adorable. I just couldn't keep my eyes off of them. But lo and behold, a truck came out of nowhere, having me to take evasive actions and having my car swan diving off the cliff. Yeah, so Captain Mitchell isn't winning father.
Yeah, this is terrible. You can't drive and look in the rear view. Are y'all having fun back there, man? I love y'all, man. Mind you, niggas got their headlights on. This is bright. It's come
Of
on.
the year, but he does hold his kids while
L
he's
Pops.
holding on to a very mad sturdy branch, holding
He
on
going
to his
crazy,
daughter
though.
while his son is holding on to his shoe. And bro, seeing this had me feel
He
like I
gonna
was
end up letting
rewatching
go.
Between the Lions with my boy Cliffhanger. He was screaming to his dad,
Ken, hold on much
much longer. But before this whole branch of the family was about to be snuffed out, the devil himself, Diabolico, tells the captain, hey, I'll save both you and your kid, but we gotta make a deal. You can keep your daughter, but you ain't gonna see your son until his 20th birthday. Why 20? I don't know. I guess he just liked that number. And Captain Mitchell,
Nah, he's gonna raise him up to being a problem. But this sucks, bro. This sucks. No parents have to pick between their kids. And it's a type situation where from the outside looking in, probably my first option is like, assuming like my wife's in the equation, but just take me, save them, take me. You feel me? And before he takes me, yo, call your mom, take this phone, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Because picking between your kids is just not optimal, bro. It's always going to be a terrible decision to make. And, like, I can't even say, like, it's too heartless to be like, oh, just let go. Let yourself, you know what I'm saying, fall to your doom. And y'all just go out together as a family. Because, like, on one end, you can see that as, like, the good thing to do. Because, like, we went out, at least we went out as a family. But then it's also, like, you didn't have to have any of your kids die. Because he's not saying, oh, yeah, I'm taking your son. He's dead. He's just saying, I'm taking your son for now. I'm essentially renting your son, but you and your daughter keep y'all lives.
with a quickness says, no deal. Hey, bro. I think you should take this one out. I mean, you ain't got really much options. I'm saying, I would hate to have to do a deal with like a literal devil named Diabolico, but I mean, your son, you don't look like he's the Olympic athlete to hold on much longer in the ring. And speaking of the devil, his son starts falling to his death. Oh, and Mitchell had to be like, okay, I was playing, save my son, please. So Diabolico swoops in, saving Ryan, and says, see ya, and just leaves them on the branch. And this is where Uncle Shaman got to add his 2 cents here. I was just saying, your son was going to be taken either way, right? You could have at least thrown into the fine print, like, okay, you got to get me and my daughter off this branch too, or something. Because I imagine they just literally waited on that branch until help came to rescue them. And also, kind of messed up that you never told your
crazy arm strength for the pops, bro.
Your daughter that her brother was alive out there and y'all would eventually see him on his 20th birthday, which was the day. Now, with all this out in the open, we know now that Diabolico has been grooming Ryan for this specific day. For all these years, pretty much filling his head up with lies and information, letting him think that his dad let him fall and Diabolico was the one to save him, never mentioning the deal or what really happened that night. And Ryan from here was on a full-out mission to destroy the Rangers and his father. Now with the Rangers knowing this revelation, know they have to approach this situation a little more delicately, but they wouldn't have much time to come up with a plan as Ryan was on the attack again, attacking civilians and forcing the Pink Ranger to have to face her long lost brother. So they start coming to blows and the Pink Ranger says, I could never have the
He did do that flip and he countered with the handspring. They related.
Brother as evil as you. Unless your dead sold your soul to the devil to save your sister. Oh yeah, that would do it. Man, her with a bop sent the kicker around her head straight into the chest. Hey. And bro, this is how I knew the American in this boy was showing, because he done kicked her to the ground, then forcefully picked her back up by her feet and stand her back up so he could continue whooping her. I want you to fathom what he does next, because he kicks his sister so hard that he makes her do a whole backflip and make her land back on her feet. What the heck? Oh, and Shouty realized, yo, there is no way to beat this man. I might have to try to talk no jutsu this man out of it. She done put his gun to her chest like, you wouldn't shoot your sister, would you? And the crazy thing about it is, boy had to contemplate about it for a second. Thank God the Ranger showed up so I didn't have to see the Pink Ranger get packed up by her own brother. So man skedaddled out of there running like he was Captain America himself. Boy got the form and everything. And he runs all the way to the cliff where the incident happened. His father, Captain Mitchell, was waiting there for him and decides to try to talk it out with him. And these two start really having a waiting there for him and decides to
he kind of got that. No, this was the fashion back in the day. He got that shit on.
Try to talk it out with him. And these two start really having a heart to heart. Son, how was I supposed to know taking my eyes off the road was dangerous? It was a different time then, and y'all were so dang adorable. I couldn't look away. But Ryan was tired of hearing his excuses and tackles his dad off the same clip onto the same exact branch.
Why,
this branch is good old reliable, huh?
No bull.
Oh, never mind. As the branch is breaking as it cannot hold the support of 2 grown men, then
let go.
Ryan starts getting flashbacks and starts to realize Diabolical was lying to him the whole time as he starts remembering things from that night, knowing that his father did try his best to save him, and his father knew that he had to do what he needed to try to save his son once again, as he lets go to the branch to his death. But with the stars clearing over Ryan's mind, he knew what he had to do and switch onto his mortar, catching his dad, breaking their fall. The Rangers show up and Captain Mitchell tries to talk to his son to keep him to stay, as he knows there's still good in him. Bro, they start saying a whole bunch of stuff, but I got so distracted because this man's jawline is immaculate. Boy, look like he is chewing on iron. Man, this looks maxing to the max. And from here, Ryan has a choice to make. He knows Diabolical is evil, and he knows he can't.
Typically, though, like the tech here, the character arc from watching shows like this for so long, he's going to go back, but he's going to go back as like a double agent or something. And then, like, only last minute where the main villain thinks their plan is going to succeed, do they, like, switch up?
Trust him, so he leaves him, but he doesn't feel like he is fit to be a ranger. One of the most chilling things that he says is, I've been evil so long, I don't even know if there's any good left into me. And damn, that's a hit, boy. That's a quote of the day right there. But his dad still...
I'll rebuttal with Uncle Iroh. No matter how far you've gone down the wrong road, it's never too late to turn back. You feel me? Correlate that to real life. You're on a road trip, you forget something at the crib. Would you rather turn around when there's 20 minutes for you to get back to your crib, or are you gonna sit there and ignore it even though you need this thing? Let's say this thing was gas. Gas stations didn't exist. You left gas at home. You can't make the trip without the gas. Is it better to turn around 20 minutes into the trip where you can probably make it back and get the gas, or are you just gonna keep driving acting as if you don't need to turn around? And you'll either, as the situation is a car without gas, your life's gonna fizzle out and lose momentum, and you're gonna end up in a place you don't want to be, or you're gonna turn around no matter how far that distance is, and at least accept that you made a mistake. You feel me? Because even if you turn around and the car doesn't make it, you push that there and get your gas. You feel me? And that's how it is when it comes to being a person. You know, there are certain traits that you realize you don't have, and sometimes certain ways you've been treating people that weren't right, and you make the choice to not do that no more. And it's not a decision that's like that. It's like pushing a car. It takes effort. You're going to get tired. It's going to take a lot of miles. While if you would have done this from the beginning, it'd be a lot easier for you. But if you don't do it, that car just stops, you know?
Believes in his son and gives him a gift, telling him, hey, when you feel like there's even an ounce of good still in you, open this box and you'll know what to do. And so from here, Ryan sets off to his own path, letting the Rangers do their thing. But he ends up bumping into some kids in the playground with a kid playing with his sister, reminding of him and his sister.
Believe me, if she wasn't around, you'd miss her.
Nah.
Bro, kids are too funny, bro. But from here, Ryan gives the kid and the family a feather while he makes his way to the bus station. But while sitting at the bus station, he sees the Rangers getting their butt whooped by the monster of the week, as 3 monsters showed up whooping the Power Rangers effortlessly and deposing that they have spread feathers all across the place that are set to detonate and explode. The same feathers Ryan accidentally gave to that unexpected family. And the Rangers were desperate to stop this from even happening. They were over here pulling out Dragon Ball Budokai Raditz mission. Boys was spinning their controllers trying to hold them for the special beam, just for these boys to throw them into the finishing blast. Oh, that is grimy. And these minions were beating the Rangers from sun up to dang near sundown. And the Rangers realized they got to switch up tactics if they want to try to save everybody. So they end up actually running away and setting up the minions for a sneak attack as they try to launch their finishing blast again, just to have these 3 knights redirect the attack right back at them. Oh my God, what is the hit rate on this final blast? It has been 3 episodes and they have not hit one single thing with this. GG's. So since the Rangers failed the mission, the feathers do blow up, but luckily no one was hurt and Ryan was able to get to the family at the last possible moment, saving them. But this let Ryan realize that he still had good in his heart. So he opened the gift that his father gave him and saw the titanium morpher, and he knew what he had to do. And boy done came in to save the Rangers, fighting the monsters that had been whooping them all day. Boy was about to 1v3 them. The big one come out like, I'll handle this. Sick show. Now one kick sent this man back to the spawn point, and Ryan was running a Sanji build. He was throwing out kicks for everything. everybody. Little bit of One tried to stab Ryan. He's like, oh, look, let me hold that for you real quick. Oh, no, this man had to hold the pose for him just in case they missed it. Oh, the Rangers were befuddled. They're like, yo, it took us all day to even lean the head on him. How the heck is he doing this? Oh, and the minions are like, oh, no, this boy different. We out of here. But with that, Ryan become the official sixth Ranger of the team. Something did happen to him on the same night of becoming a Ranger, as Diabolico hit him up in his dreams and pretty much went full Orochimaru and gave him a curse mark, having a cobra on his back that would slowly climb up his back every time he turned into a Titanium Ranger until the tattoo would eventually take his life. And bro, this was hard for Ryan. Boy knew that he was the top dog Ranger and he was over here having to get sidelined. And man still morphed because he saw the Rangers getting his butt whooped. So a whole bunch of stuff happened. Him even passing out in a Zord because he was really feeling it. But luckily when Diabolico decided to attack him, he remembered that Diabolico told him that this curse had a brother, and he actually literally starts throwing hands with a curse and had to take his shirt off for this fight too, to remind you that Power Rangers is also for the ladies, and ends up axing out this curse, becoming a Ranger again and taking out Diabolico with the rest of the team, saving that day yet again. But if you want,
I don't know, people be ending their videos too quickly, man. That was USA exclusive Titanium Power Ranger by my dog Shaman King. As always, appreciate y'all boys for watching. So you drink your water, stay healthy and hydrated. And you know what time to catch me next. Peace.